Do you remember wagon wheels from when you were a kid? Well, today we're bringing them back for a touch of nostalgia. We're going to make our version of wagon wheels by making very simple biscuit with 2 flours, butter, sugar and egg, stuffing it with some melted marshmallow and then covering it in chocolate. Once you finish chewing, Jay, can you cream some butter? So this is nice, soft, room temperature butter, along with 1 egg, a dash of vanilla extract. I think it should make you eat more often because you can't talk, you can't answer back. And all of this caster sugar, obviously already weighed out, but if you can mix that would be great. We're gonna cream it together until it's fully combined, and then we're gonna add 2 types of flour. One is self-raising, one is plain. So it's a very small amount of raising agent in this particular biscuit. We want them quite soft and crunchy, but not too risen. There we go, and then slowly stir in our flours as well. 1 and 2.
I don't think you're supposed to eat wagon wheels in one go.
No, but you know what? It gave me some peace and quiet, so that's fine. Keep stirring.
Well, I'll just have to make up for it for the rest of the video.
The question is, how good was it?
Well, it was very good, but I'm sure it's not as good as the one that we're going to make.
Good answer.
So is this a biscuit base?
Yes, this is our biscuit base. It's kind of almost shortbready.
Okay.
There's quite a lot of butter in there. What we're going to do now is place sort of a tablespoon worth onto the tray. The important thing is they have got to be equal because we're going to use them the same to sandwich together. And then just with your fingers kind of pat it out to something that's as round as possible, nice and flat.
You could use a compass.
And then they can go into an oven. So that's 180 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes until they're nice and golden. So there we go, 4 of our biscuits.
Cool.
All we need to do is ease them off, 2 of them to cool down on our wire rack.
Yep.
And then with the marshmallows, all we're going to do is take them and snip them onto the top, like so. If you can coat both of those, I'll cut them, you layer them. How about that? You want to do it while they're still quite hot.
I'm putting the sticky side down, is that right?
That's fine, they'll both be sticky sides by the end because we're going to melt them. These ones go back into the oven for another minute to melt down. In the meantime, we can melt something else down, our chocolate. So if you can crack the chocolate into the bowl. So a wagon wheel, marshmallow in the middle and chocolate over the top.
Yep. Oh, are we making the jammy ones? I really like the jam ones.
We're not making the jammy ones. You could do a layer of jam when it comes out of the oven. Now, if you can pop that into the microwave to melt down about a minute or so, and already we can take these out of here, and that should be enough heat on those marshmallows to put our lids back on top. You see how soft and squidgy they are? Yeah. They will stick on nicely, and then the whole thing can come off to cool down.
And they'll then stick together.
They'll stick together. If you can grab that chocolate, Jay.
I can.
Perfect, and you'll see now the heat from those biscuits.
Yeah, the marshmallow keeps melting.
They keep melting, really sticky. At this point, just kind of get rid of any excess.
Thank you.
But what we can do is cover the top. So, take our melted chocolate.
Yep.
Pour that over.
This is like a chocolate-covered s'more, isn't it?
I guess so. Marshmallows, sort of graham crackers, chocolate, the same kind of ingredients. Now, the advantage of doing this on a tray is it means any that drop through, we can clean up later and use again. And that's all we need to do. Cover both of those and let it dribble down the side. And by the end, you have something that looks like this once it's set up. Here's what we did earlier.
Wow.
All set up, just the bottom left. And now you can turn it over and set the bottom.
Oh, I see what you mean now.
So you need to completely enrobe it. So if you haven't got an enrobing machine that enrobes both sides, you need to do it in 2 stages. This is the bottom stage, so if you can spread that out, and then you let that set, and what you're left with...
enrobe, he actually means cover.
Our wagon wheel. So there they are. Some were made earlier that have already set up, covered both sides with the biscuit and the marshmallow. Homemade wagon wheels, or s'mores, sorted.
Might as well do the same
Not
again then, really.
easy to eat. I think you want to wrap around it.
Can I eat now?
Oh, these are bigger, aren't they?
Excuse me. Can I get involved now?
You can have one if you want. I'll tell you what, I'll cut this one in half. We'll share it.
I've been busy reading our new book, Beginners Get Sorted. Fantastic read, you know.
Really good.
Look at that for a wagon wheel.
Oh my
Marshmallow
God.
in the middle. And if you think you're going to get sticky fingers, use a bit of greaseproof paper, make your own little wrapper. Crunchy, chewy, and chocolatey.
Yeehaw!
I think it's a bit rude to talk with your mouth full, Jay.
Subtitles, right.